The impact of AI-generated solutions on software architecture and productivity results from a survey study. Now, I want to be clear about two things. This study points to a lot of positive outcomes for AI systems. No, actually, it only points to one positive outcome. Actually, only one. Let's see if this loads. Okay, it doesn't load. But if you look at Giorgio Amasanti here, you can just Google his name. He is a junior researcher at the University of Cambridge. And then if you look at, let's see if we can pull this up. I want to say Jasmine here. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name correctly, but he's also a researcher here at University of Cambridge. And you can see that he's involved with IESE Germany. I had to go look this up because I found this study very, very odd. And what is the IESE in Germany? It's here. They deal with one of the largest leading research institutions in the field of software and systems engineering in almost 30 years. It has applied research in digital ecosystems, cybersecurity, and safety. The focus is on increasing efficiency while ensuring high quality, for example, by using AI support in software and systems engineering. And then you read the abstract. And the abstract somewhere in here, let's see if I can find it. Yes. Okay, let's read the abstract here. We conducted a survey among software practitioners who use AI tools. Based on the data collected from our survey, we conclude that AI tools significantly increase the productivity of software engineers. However, the productivity of benefits of using AI tools reduce as projects become more complex. The more complex the problem, right, the harder it is for an AI tool to generate good quality code. And I thought, so I read the paper. And right out the gate here, somewhere right here, they go, they highlight some of the challenges, right? I'll get to the challenges in a minute. And then they go, despite these challenges, the overwhelming majority of the surveyed professionals reported a significant increase in productivity, over 35%, when using AI tools for various tasks, not just coding. And then they make this claim. Therefore, if you do not use AI tools in software engineering, you are becoming less competitive because individuals using AI tools significantly outperform those who do not use such tools for the variety of tasks in the software development lifecycle. Can anybody tell me why this already is an issue? Can anybody determine? Like, we're talking about a scientific paper, and the scientific paper has already gone into giving you a prescription. And the prescription is that based on a productivity output of 35%, you're going to be less competitive and you're going to be significantly outperformed by people who use AI. So right out the gate, I was very skeptical of this paper, and you can see that throughout the paper, it is riddled with negative outcomes of using AI based on the software developers that they surveyed. And I'll go down here. Let's see. Here is the list of developers who they interviewed for this paper. So you have people. I think this is like lines of code. I'm not sure what this is. People who have been around for more than 6 years. Their titles, and then where they come from, mostly Europe. So when they surveyed them to discuss their use of AI, so many negative things were included here. As an example, let me go down. Where was it? Crap, now I can't find it. Performance issues. They keep harping on this 35%. I keep seeing it everywhere, but let me just see if I can find it here. Crap, now I can't find it. I was reading this morning. I'm like, oh, I got to show that. I got to talk about that. And now I can't find any of it. Okay, yeah. So 21% of the participants experience lower improvements in productivity or no improvements in productivity at all. And then down here somewhere, Majority of the survey participants agree that the highest productivity increase with AI tools can be achieved to generate a skeleton of an application and generate the basic features of the application. The interesting thing here might be that all the juniors below 3 years of work experience said that the AI tools increase their productivity. None of the juniors, no junior was among the 21% that said that they had an decreased or net neutral productivity. So the juniors saw the most benefit. Everybody else saw either negative benefits or net neutral benefits. And 60% of the participants still experience that humans are much faster when it comes to fixing bugs. There is a notable number of people who express that they required a significant effort when integrating AI-generated code into existing code. 65% of the survey participants agree that AI can take more time than humans to change the code. 15% disagree with this claim. 67% observed that AI tools are more likely to break existing code, hinder productivity as the size of the code base increases. So I'm like reading this, right? I'm reading this paper and I'm going, what the hell? There seems to be a lot of negative impacts of just generally speaking, right? This kind of discounts the Alcos of the world, okay? You're getting your own term. It discounts this. They're seeing negative impacts. So where did this 35% come from? And then the prescriptive claim that if you're not using AI, you're going to be left behind. You're going to be outperformed by people who are using AI. And then I realized it was this. It's the feeling of productivity. And then I noticed something that I read at the beginning and I didn't read closely enough. Not just the feeling of productivity, but for various tasks, not just coding. And what was the various tasks? Searching for information that they would otherwise go to something like Stack Overflow to find, or rubber ducking. This is a very terrible scientific paper that makes a very, very bad prescriptive claim, a general prescriptive claim. There's no actual quantifiable objective metrics over like objective productivity gains. And then when you actually read the details of the paper, a lot of these developers are actually saying no. I don't see a lot of positives. So this is a problem, right?